We've all heard of those freak climbers who go from starting climbing to climbing insanely hard really quickly, and I have one of those freaks right here with me, Matthew Wright.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
So Matt, introduce yourself.
So I'm Matt Wright. I've been climbing for 9 years now, but when I was 3 years into climbing, I'd climbed 8C Plus and V15, and then just a few years later, so I was 5 years into climbing when I've managed to climb V15 and 9A.
Sickening that, isn't it?
Yeah. First boulders we're going to get on are the comp wall boulders. I am absolutely useless at this style of climbing, but it is interesting sometimes to challenge your weaknesses. This is going to be absolutely nails, isn't it?
I bet he doesn't dine in this, everybody.
Oh my god, this is so awkward.
I told you.
All right.
Come on.
Because this is totally how it's meant to be done.
Come on. Matt, we're meant to be showing you being a good climber, not absolutely flailing.
Should we pick a different boulder?
This is my time to shine. I am, as everyone knows, the world's greatest comp climber.
Do you reckon it's a dyno, or do you reckon it's a... Maybe it's not a dyno.
Matt, I don't like it.
Come on. Oh, yeah. How was that?
Oh yeah, I flashed it. It's good,
Yeah.
though. Do you not like do you see it?
That was your second flash go, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't flash things on the first go. I flash things only on the second go because
Yeah, fair enough.
first go flash.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to know what you're doing. I'm going to try and do it without dynoing.
Go on. Come on. Wow, that man's flexible. It's Adam Ondra.
Adamondra.
Passat. Nice, man. Come on. Nice.
That last move's tricky. Oh!
Nice. Don't you hate it when they block holds?
I know, it's so annoying, isn't it? Totally no need for that. That was definitely the worst way to climb that comp boulder going.
I mean, it looked good though.
Yeah, didn't feel it.
How long have you been climbing for now, Matt?
9 years,
9 years.
I think. I found out the other day.
How old were you when you started?
16.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
started quite late then.
Yeah, although it was something slightly different to most climbers. I actually started climbing outdoors, and for the first year at least of me climbing, I've pretty much exclusively climbed outside, and exclusively on my own, because I was a massive loner and couldn't find a belay partner. So I spent most of my time top rope soloing,
Okay.
which is where you just basically fix a line down a route, and then you just gree yourself up it. So just as you climb, you just feed it through the gree, and you can practice things on your own.
Do you reckon that helped you get really good really fast?
It meant that I had a lot of time to reflect on my climbing and a lot of time to practice stuff that I needed to practice early on. So I spent a lot of time watching like YouTube videos on how to improve technique, and then like working on that foundation of movement is what really kick-started that progression. I think I was about 14 months into climbing when I climbed 8A.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
There is nothing worse than spending ages trying to work out how to do a simple thing. Luckily, with Squarespace's Fluid Engine, you won't ever have to. Just put that back. Squarespace have made it easier than ever to design your own professional looking website using their templates, which are fully customizable so you can get the look you want. Now, if you have spent all this time making an awesome website, then you're going to want people to see it, right? Squarespace can even help with that. Every Squarespace website or store has integrated SEO tools that help maximize prominence among search results. And if you do find yourself struggling with something, Squarespace have wonderful 24/7 support, from great how-to videos, blogs, and forums to in-person live chats so you can get the info you need. If you do want to get started with your own website, go to the link in my description to get a free trial and 10% off your first purchase.
The one that I picked out is this really quite cool, it's like almost like an outdoor basic boulder. I kind of like these kind of things.
Nice. God, this man's strong.
Oh, that's crooks.
What happened there?
It's hard. Give it a go. Beast.
Oh God, he's losing.
Come on. Woo! That's a surprisingly hard move, that, isn't it?
Yeah, even holding on to the jug felt hard. But that's because my body decided that it didn't have any tension. Go on, Matt. Come on. Nice.
Oh, I just missed it. Oh, God, I totally should have done that then.
As you're finding this orange so easy,
Oh, twat!
feels like a good time to ask you, why do you think you got so good at climbing so quickly and faster than the majority of people?
God, I wish these could see your face because it's like you're being completely sarcastic. I think it's worth mentioning the majority of the hard stuff that I've done, or actually all of the hard stuff that I've done is predominantly outside, which I think leads me into like how I managed to get quite good at that. And I started climbing outdoors. I spent the first year pretty much exclusively climbing outdoors, and then you know, just kind of building up that portfolio of movement and technique, researched a lot of things, and I think just had a lot of patience really, and just really tried hard to practice everything that might have been holding me back. But I also, in addition to that, maybe spent like one session a week fingerboarding, just training my fingers, and what that allows is a very good foundation, so you end up tackling movement, which is a very important part of climbing, and then secondary to that you need strong fingers, so training your fingers is an excellent way to achieve that. For anyone that believes that you shouldn't fingerboard for the first year of climbing, I would argue the contrary. Why should you be allowed to go and thrash yourself on a fingery wall climb but then develop finger strength in a controlled manner using a fingerboard? It just doesn't make any sense. So what I would recommend is just take it easy, do some controlled exercises to begin with, only at the start of your session, train your fingers, and you will see positive results, and you'll be less likely to get injured as well.
Don't forget, you're a pro, you shouldn't fall off.
I am a pro, I shouldn't be falling off, but I'm not particularly good at this style, hence why I'm practicing it. I don't get to do this a lot outside because the majority of the stuff that I do is more like kind of small moves on small holds. So when I'm indoors, I just like to spend a bit of time doing some big moves on big holds because that is really what's holding me back.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, you twat! Fucking hell.
Let me have a go, let me show you how
I
it's
really
done.
thought I was going to cruise up this. It's so funny.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to just practice that one move because I'm getting really cheesed off with it.
Oh, nice.
That's easier. That's loads easier. Should we try that?
Just remember, climbing is easy.
Climbing is easy.
Yeah.
Climbing is easy. Climbing is easy.
Climbing is easy.
Climbing is easy. Easy.
Nice.
Easy.
Come on. Nice.
Easy. Easy. Oh.
Oh, yeah, they didn't put a jug on top, did they?
They weren't that kind, were they? Easy. Climbing is easy.
Nice.
Do I look strong in that?
You did look strong, yeah.
Thanks, that was the aim. I don't think I did a very good job. Come on. Yes, Josh, come on, just go to the edge. Come on. Come on. Right, just jump for it, it's good. It's good. Yes. Oh, beast.
That was the
Nice one.
That was the end of my life. The entire way was so hard. So yeah, I did a boulder today. So that's the end of the video.
So that's the first boulder you've ever done, isn't it?
Second boulder I've ever done.
Yeah.
First boulder was your mum.
My mum's dead.
Oh, no, she's not.
Bring the drums in.
Come on, Matthew. Oh, missed that. Sorry, everyone. Oh, that was easy.
That was lovely. I love it when they come down easy like that. God, I hate it when I fall off things. It's lovely when I actually do them. I reckon you could flash this.
Do you reckon?
I reckon you could.
That was a good flash, wasn't it? I thought did have a good chance of flashing this, and then I pulled on. Do you ever get that? Often when I see Ondra climbing, I'm like, doesn't look that hard. I wondered about just jumping from here. Wasn't
No,
far.
do that, but try.
I think it's one of those things that I could do now, or I could not do.
Oh, you could spend the whole day on it.
Yeah. I know, I'm sorry, you guys clicked on this video to watch Matt and like learn from him. Now you've got me. It's like going to get a new car and being given a bin with an engine. No, that's not fair. A bin without an engine. Come on, Josh.
Come on. Yeah. Come on, heel on, heel on. Yeah! Man, you are so strong at the minute.
Watch this, Matt. Before you pull on this boulder,
Yeah.
what do you think, because you're a coach as well, what do you think is the one thing that holds people back the most that you see in climbing and that you think would help people improve?
That's a really, really good question. And I honestly think that 90% of climbers really overcomplicate things. Like, just spend a lot of time climbing, try really hard, and if there's any obvious weaknesses, challenge them. So if you've got weak fingers, train your fingers. If you've got weak shoulders, train your shoulders. If your flexibility is crap, train your flexibility. Like, it's not rocket science. Just don't overcomplicate it. Like, you know, just spend a lot of time getting good at climbing.
How do you get good at climbing?
Just spending time climbing, to be quite honest. Like, you know, if you feel like you're bad at something in particular, like whether it's vert, whether it's slabby, whether it's overhang, it's just worth doing a little bit to try and get better at that. But I do also think that, like, if all of your goals are predominantly steep terrain, there's absolutely no point you training slabs or vice versa. You know, if you want to get really good at slab climbing and that's all you ever want to do, then there's no point you doing a load of overhang climbing. But I think when I'm talking about training your weaknesses, I'm more thinking the weaknesses that are holding you back, like, from achieving your goals.
Do you start like this?
No, 2 hands on the sausage. Go on, comp it. Oh, you need to catch the lower hold.
This is the lower hold.
You need to catch it.
All right.
It's like a...
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
God, I think you were meant to be a comp climber, Josh. Oh, man.
Woo. Okay.
Incredible.
Did you like the flash? That was a good flash.
That was a
though.
good flash, yeah, well
thanks,
done.
Thanks. Go on.
I'm pulling on the crooks.
Nice.
There we go.
Wow. Easy. Through one. Oh, that was 1 second.
I was on there for 3 seconds, I was about to down climb and then my foot popped. Does that count?
No.
Definitely doesn't. That was a solid 2.5 second match, wasn't it? I'm not doing it again.
So I like the way you did this, but my way looks way cooler.
It does look way cooler.
So I think I'm probably going to do that way.
Yeah, do that way. It's all about style points.
Yeah, I don't really care about topping. I more care about
what looks cool.
Looking cool. That didn't look cool though.
So, do you want some advice, Josh?
I do actually, yeah.
So, what you want to do is do what you're doing where you're holding both hands here.
Yeah.
And then you know what you did with your feet there?
Yeah.
Do exactly the same thing again.
Yeah.
Except this time, try a little bit harder.
I was trying to I thought you were actually going to give me some useful advice, and then you said that. I don't like it.
Nice. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Come on, heel under the roof. What was that? What was that? That wasn't even a 2.5 second match.
Yeah, I didn't do it, did I?
What the hell, Josh?
People say you don't get annoyed at climbing, but Magnus, before he did YouTube, told me it's all right to be annoyed and nervous because it means you care.
That's really true.
So if you don't feel like a little bit frustrated or a little bit nervous, then maybe you don't care about the route enough.
Yeah.
But it's different for everybody. But for me, that definitely applies.
That's really true, actually.
Yeah.
I really kind of resonate with that. Nice. Yes, Josh, come on. Yes, come on. That's it. Come on, come on. Oh!
Oh, okay, I think I'm done with that. I think...
What was that match?
It wasn't, I'm not
Where
saying...
did it go?
Obviously, Matt's incredibly strong, but he's also incredibly brave and incredibly good at doing very hard routes in very dangerous situations. Because Matt has now gone from being a boulderer and a sport climber, I'm so out of breath, to a trad climber where he's climbed E11, loads of E10s. He's one of the best trad climbers in the UK, arguably one of the best trad climbers in the world. I don't know if anyone else finds this. When they're climbing, do you, the viewers, ever get nervous before you put on a boulder? Do you ever feel pressure to do something? Do you ever get scared? And Matt, my question to you is, how do you deal with the anticipation? How do you deal with feeling like performance anxiety? And how do you deal with being scared? Because of anyone to answer the question, you are the best to answer that.
When I used to do a lot of sport climbing and bouldering, I noticed that I definitely really do struggle with performance anxiety. And I found bouldering quite easy to put a lot of time into and like really get sucked into projects and fall off moves a lot. Whereas I found sport climbing, I got really, really frustrated and found it really difficult to maintain like a positive mindset. And one thing I kind of learned that enabled me to combat that was something called visualization, which essentially it's a lot of off the wall thinking about what you're doing and thinking about kind of adjusting your mindset and adjusting your kind of emotion and what you're going to experience on the wall. So what I would often do is, the very basis of visualization is remembering a sequence of moves, a bit like kind of like a song. You know, you kind of remember every individual move that you're coming across, every foot move, every hand move, every clip, or whatever it might end up being. But then if you get really good at this, you can also think about the emotions that you're going to experience in certain areas. And if you can learn to manipulate those emotions, it's really useful for stopping yourself getting nervous whilst climbing. To practice this skill, it's probably best done initially on boulder problems where there's less moves. But then if you can start applying it to sport climbing as well, or lead climbing, then you can if you can do it on a sport climb, then you should be able to really master visualization. So trick is, look at something, figure out all the hand moves, figure out all the foot moves, turn around and try and remember the entire sequence. And then start thinking about how you're going to experience emotions when you, let's say, get through the crux. You don't want to get through the crux and then start like heating yourself up, like, oh my God, I'm getting through the crux, I'm about to send, and then fall off. But another thing as well, you know when you're entering the crux, and you know you're entering the crux and you get really nervous and you're like, oh man, like, I'm about to enter the crux, and then you get all stiff and you start like sweating and getting nervous. Again, visualization. What you want to think about is switching your mind off and thinking, or not really thinking at all, I would say. It's kind of weird because initially it kind of feels like you stop caring so much, but it's not that. It's almost as if you're just trying to enjoy the climbing a little bit more. And I think, as cliche as it sounds, focus on enjoying the moves, focus on enjoying the climbing, focus on relaxing as you're climbing as well. And you can really get a lot of benefit out of that.
Come on.
Man, that's...
It's worth saying that I haven't tried this yet.
This is so awkward. All right, come on, I'm not blowing the flash.
Oh, he's going to invert.
Ah!
Do you reckon Pete Whitaker would
Comp climbing is just so sucky.
That's not even comp climbing, that's crack climbing.
It's not even a crack.
Look,
I'm good at crack climbing outside.
Put me on it, I'm going to do it. Matt is making this look way harder than it is.
Everything's easy when you're 6'4".
6'3" actually, thank you very much.
6'3"? Is that it?
6'4" on Tinder. Oh God, that was a run squat.
Come on, match the jam. What was that?
I can't jam that. My hands are too muscular for jamming. This is everyone who likes jams, including Pete Whitaker. You are all mad, and I think your climbing is invalid to the world. Go play golf or something. I don't know. Give up. Give up.
Yeah, give up.
Stop making walls. Set jams. What is wrong with you?
Yeah. Hashtag crack is not back.
Come on, Matt. Come on.
It's so awkward. Right, I'm gonna try inverting.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die doing that. How are you even meant to climb this? God, damn it.
I hate my life.
Come on, do it again, do it again. Oh, God.
This is stupid. Hold on, we can work this out. We are professionals. You're a professional.
I'm a professional. We're half a professional together.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
Come on.
That wasn't that
That looked
bad.
absolutely useless. Can I try?
Yeah. Come on, Matt. Yeah, match the fifth. Come on. Come on. Oh my God, he's still on. Come on, Matt. Come on. Come on, Matt. Let's go to the next hold. Come on. Come on. What? Come on. God. Come on, Matt. Come on. The jug's upside down. Come on. Come on, Matt.
What do you mean the jug's?
You're just...
God.
That was the best thing I've ever seen.
I think that's my greatest accomplishment in climbing.
Wow.
Oh, God, I'm so pumped.
That was amazing.
That was the most disgusting fight I've ever done in my life. That was horrendous. I'm gonna quit climbing after that.
Congratulations.
I'm never gonna top that again. That's the hardest thing I've ever done.
Wow. I feel like there's a good time to end.
Oh. No, your turn.
no, we're gonna end. Right, that's the end of the video. Congratulations, Matt, on doing the orange.
Subscribe to Josh because he's trying to make a bloody living and it's a lot easier when people subscribe, so do it.
He has a good point. I mean, it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
And check Matt out on Instagram because he's also trying
to make a living as well, so please follow me.
It's all linked below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found the tips useful. Love you.
Yeah, love you, Josh.
Oh.
Legend. Good to hang around, man.
All right,
Cool.
and we'll see you on the next one. Love
Cheers,
you, bye.
guys. See you soon.